Hey everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we continued working on Thaumaturgy, doing our level 5 quest. Today, once we eat this chanterelle sauce, we're going to be taking on our level 10 Thaumaturgy quest, finishing off our hunting log through level 15, and that will be wrapping up our initial foray into Thaumaturgy. Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes you to learn from the second chapter of Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss. Yes, Satori, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my Thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. I would love to know how that word's supposed to be pronounced. Hello there, Kokobani, I hear you're teaching me today. Aha, so Satori, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last-moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of Paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted her arcane reserves is not but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to her etheric stamina. Now, with the concept of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay 8 Fs. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. Alright, we have 2 jobs. Kill 8 Fs, and don't die. That second one sounds pretty difficult. I don't know if we can pull it off. Anyways, so the second threat we are learning about as a thaumaturge is running out of mana. We've talked about this already before, but worth saying again. In the astral fire state, you are astrally aligned. What astral and umbral alignment means will actually be of major plot importance, and we will be learning about it extensively. But for our purposes, astral fire, your attacks are stronger, and your mana regeneration is paused. You use up more mana, and you can't regenerate anymore. During umbral ice, you have weaker attacks, but your mana regeneration is greatly enhanced. Jumping between the two phases is what makes a thaumaturge, what basically constitutes a thaumaturge's rotation. Fire phase, blizzard phase. Alright, so the Fs we are fighting are going to be up here past the Black Brush Station, up between the clutch and the station, in the big river that we've crossed a few times. So let's go take a look. Alright, we are almost there. Who needs to take the main road? I'll just jump the fence. The Lalos I just ran past are probably like, what the heck is going on? Alright, so the Fs should be hanging out right in this river. Let's see, where can we spot them? Here we go. Plenty of Fs for us to fight. We'll stay up here on the riverbank so they can't reach us as easily. No, they're gonna attack from down there. Got it. How dare you? There's one, giving us 2 animal skins. Nice, we're gonna keep stocking up on those as well, I see. And out of curiosity, once we kill this after, I'm gonna go ahead and check my hunting log. I wanna know our hunting log targets. Are there going to be any in this area that we can get on our way back? We've got bombs in Western Thanalan, Central Thanalan just to the east of us. Central Thanalan, I believe you're going to be to the west of us or to the southwest. We do have a couple targets in the area, so we'll take care of those before we head back. No, not the Sunbat. Oh well. Sunbat will be easy. Alright, F to number 4. Unfortunately, there's not really a way to get a good distance between us and the Fs around here. Unless we want to just keep running, but then they'll just keep chasing us. Best we can do is just start from a good ways back so they have to run to meet us. There is one little trick I've actually been making extensive use of that I don't believe I've mentioned yet. It is called slide casting. You'll notice that I will frequently, in the last moment of a spell being cast, start to move around before the spell is finished casting. But the spell will finish casting even though I'm moving. This is just entirely down to the lag between the game and the servers. It's the servers in this game that determine whether or not an attack actually succeeds. So you can, depending on your ping between yourself and the servers, start to move early, and the servers won't realize you've started moving until after the spell has already finished casting. So it'll tell your console, hey, good news, your spell finished casting, you're good to go. Meanwhile, on the console, you're actually moving around while the spell still appears to be getting cast. It's just a nice little, technically a bug, but there's not really anything they can do to fix it. So it's more of a feature at this point. But yeah, it's really nice, just due to the fact that it takes a bit of time for the server and your game to communicate, and the fact that it's largely the server that determines what succeeds and what fails. You're able to sneak a few attacks in where you really shouldn't and start moving around early. But yeah, the trick is called slide casting. Getting a feel for how your internet responds and what your buffer for slide casting is a pretty good idea in order to get more optimal play, which is amazing. It is absolutely amazing that you can incorporate the lag in the internet into gameplay to make your gameplay marginally better. It's truly outstanding. Alright, there's one cochineal cactuar. And that bumps us up to level 11. Once we've taken care of our cactuars on our hunt... Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and check. We do have hempen dress gloves now. Slight increase to defense. And our next target, I believe, was some quiverons, which are going to be up here. Quiveron attendants, yeah. Hello there, quiveron attendants. Oh crap, someone's already gotten to you. Well then, let's help finish the job and hopefully at least have it count for us. I think that counted. And gotcha. Let's see. Did that first one count? It did indeed. Perfect. Next on our hunting log in Central Thanalan, we have antling sentries and toxic toads. I think we can find the toxic toads a bit easier. I'm pretty sure the sentries are going to be either this way or down this way, and the toads are going to be down here, and we're already over here by the clutch, so might as well take care of those before we start heading back. Hello there, toxic toad. Oh crap! Right, that is a thing that they can do. They love to use their tongues to drag you in close. Thank goodness they're very obvious about their giant stomp attack, so you got time to move. Okay, move! Here's toad number 2. It's going to immediately try and drag us in. And gotcha. I think just one more toad should do the trick. Perfect. And we get a few new things we can equip. We got more magic damage, more defense, quite a bit more defense. And our next target, is it just the sentry left in Central Thanalan? It is. Alright, let's see. How are we going to climb out of here? I think down this way? And then up the hill from here should get us back to where we want to be. Let's go fight ourselves some sentries, and then we can get back to Kokobani. And it looks like that actually won't be the end of our training. We're gonna have a bit more, because I don't see the quest end marker on that. Alright then, antling sentries. My first guess is going to be up here towards the northwest, in the Hellsbrood Holes area, is I feel the most likely place for the antling sentries to appear. Also, hello Giant Tortoise, you're on my log, but you're level 17, so I'm gonna ignore you and go for the ones in West Thanalan. We got workers, shoots. We'll keep looking. There could also be sentries here. It's just starting to look like they actually were on the path between Ul'dah and Blackbrush. Yep, here we go. Antling sentries. I gotta kill, what, 3 of you? Oh, and we picked up Blizzard too. I will have to check what that is in just a moment. Because that is a good ability. I'm pretty sure that is our AoE Blizzard attack. Alright, Blizzard 2. Deals ice damage with a potency of 100 to target and all enemies nearby it. Alright, so it is in fact our area of effect, Umbral Ice attack. We'll set that there. So now we can do AoE Ice or regular Ice. Okay, crap, we've got 2 sentries on us. This could become an issue. It seems like I have like half a second of slide casting, and I'm pretty sure I don't have half a second of ping. Your time to slide cast might be something like, oh, it's been a while and I would need to actually go through how the networking would go back and forth, but you might have double your ping in terms of time to actually pull off a slide cast. I could be mistaken. Alright, level 13 hunting log is done. The antling sentries are dead. There we go. Brain, please. So I will meet you back in Ul'dah. I return, Kokobani. The training went pretty well. I even took care of a few extra things on the way out. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breathing. Wonderful. It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Satora, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Run. I mean, you could do this, but we're not trained in that as thaumaturgists, and I'm not sure they're that durable. Oh, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy. But should there be nowhere left to run, a vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. Ah, ether, the drought of the gods. We thaumaturges, indeed any who practice the arts of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. It's not necessarily the most useful for Black Mage, since you do have Ice Phase, which is easy to get into. But if you want to get one extra spell into your Fire Phase, maybe. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of Beastman activity. It seems an Amalja raiding party has attacked the caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional request. While you are busy incinerating Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood. Assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. Okay, so we're actually going to be hiking right back out to where we just were. We've got a long trek in order to go to a new area of the Thanalan region, but it will lead to... I'm hoping while we're in the area we'll be able to get an aetheryte that'll let us get back out there much quicker on any future visits. Because God, do we have a trek. Alright, we're just about at new areas. Well, we've been here before. It's the bridge leading east from Blackbrush. But from here is where we're going to pick up, heading on to the new regions. We're going to be heading into Eastern Thanalan. Never been there before. It's actually going to be a destination that we return to frequently throughout the game. At least during A Realm Reborn. So it'll be good to get an initial look at it. Anyways, hopping down into the pool, we want to keep heading to the east. Right past all the frogs that we fought before. And the path should be right over here. I'm curious why they need blood for the Amalja. I'd rather not fight if I don't have to. Alright, Eastern Thanalan. Before we go examining the turned over carts, we're going to head up to Camp Drybone. And Camp Drybone's going to give us our aetheryte. I can actually see the top of it from here. And it looks like we've also got a lot of enemies we could fight in the area for a hunting log, but those are further down the list, so I'm going to save them for now. They're number 16, but still. Alright, Camp Drybone. Just a little hole in the ground. Honestly, probably one of the best places you can put a settlement out here in what is almost becoming desert. If we actually were to head down to southern Thanalan, that's when the area starts to really actually become a desert. Thankfully, we're not going there yet, but the closer we get, the more deserty it gets. And regardless, it's hot here. Building a settlement down under the ground, pretty good way to keep cool. Okay, where is this chocobo keep? I want to at least grab them before we head back to meet up with the turned over carts. Are they up this way? Here's the chocobo keep. There we go. Got Camp Drybone on our list of destinations. I'm surprised that fabric is strong enough to withstand a fully grown adult just falling onto it. I honestly expected to fall right through. Now then, coming back towards the path leading east and west, I can see the war transport right over there. Let's go pick up the shipment. And of course get attacked by the Amalja that we were warned about. Did you expect anything less? Well, that went down easy. They're only level 7. Easy victims. Well then. Give me that ether. And then we can return to the Guildmaster and to Kokobani. No, they're all Guildmasters. God, that keeps tripping me up that there are 5 Guildmasters for the Thaumaturges. You having fun there, friend? Alright then. Kokobani, I bring ether and Amalja blood. I trust everything will be in order. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalja blood. Don't worry, I got everything you wanted. Oh, 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Sator's lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kokobusi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobusi, good of you to come. Satori here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You didn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. Okay, Buki, you obviously know your family better than me, and I understand what you're trying to do here. But you're not addressing Busi's actual concerns. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is I guess you are addressing their actual concerns, but you're not addressing the ones that they're expressing, and that is not too helpful. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see, this is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Busi, we just cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. See, it really comes across like you're just patronizing him. I do apologize, brother. I sometimes forget how difficult it must be not having a natural aptitude for the arcane arts. You're not helping, Buki! Wow! As I mentioned before, Satora, Kokobusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy, right in front of him, in fact. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to cast magics as we can. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his etheric reserves would likely kill him. But let us not dwell on this unpleasant circumstance, for you, on the other hand, are brimming with thaumaturgic potential, again, right in front of him. Remain diligent in your studies, and do not cease in your efforts to expand your wellspring of power. I'm gonna drop kick this Lalafell right off a cliff. Just like he deserves. I understand he's looking out for his brother's safety, but oh my god, he is so bad and disrespectful about it. Really, the real issue is the condescension, jeez. Alright, we are almost to level 13. Let's go ahead and finish off today with the rest of the hunting log. First off, bombs, copper koblins, giant tortoises, thick shells. I'm pretty sure we fought literally all these before. No, not central. Oh no, I wanted to go to the western. Well, let's start hiking back. I should probably eat some more food as well. I have plenty, so it's not a concern. Alright, Western Thanolin. Let's go find those tortoises first. Here we go. Plenty of tortoises for us to fight. And you by yourself should be more than enough to hit level 13 for us. There we go. And level 13 gives us striped cotton slops. Bunch more defense and a few stat boosts. Let's see. Intelligence and mind +2 to... Okay, we're getting 3 direct hit rate and 2 vitality out of this. So not too much stronger, but a little bit more health. Alright, where are the other tortoises? I think there were just 2 in the area. We have to wait for one to respawn. Alright, there we go. Oh no, that's perfect. We didn't need to fight one more. Alright, next up over to Horizon's Edge. We are looking for bombs and copper koblins. So we are heading into the Copperbell Mines area. God, I really wish we could just move a little bit faster. That's something that I think most games struggle with, is making the actual movement enjoyable. Because most games it's just you hold forward on control stick and you eventually get where you are going. I know some games have made efforts to make moving around more enjoyable. Spider-Man comes to mind. But like a lot of games, if you're trying to get somewhere, you're just walking. You're just walking in a mostly straight line. And it could be better. And the biggest way that games actually try to improve that situation is just letting you move faster at a certain point, but there's got to be a better way for games to be designed that doesn't involve that as a solution. And the only reason I'm complaining about it here is just because it's a long walk. But it's also just short enough that I don't feel justified in really cutting away. Thunder should finish that off. So next is you. Oh, no, actually, hang on, I didn't need to fight anymore. I thought we needed to go for 3, but apparently it was just 2. How kind of you, game. Alright, let's see. One more bomb then. Should probably do the trick. And gotcha. Was that not it? I guess it was 3 bombs. I wish it would be a little bit more consistent in how many we need to kill. There we go. And the last thing we're hunting should be the thick shells, which are going to be down in the footfalls just past Horizon. So we're heading down there again. Again, I'm pretty sure we fought those for Gladiator as well. And looks like we might... I don't think we're going to be hitting level 15. That's fine, I can do leave quests to make up the difference, but... yeah, 4,500, we'll hit level 14, but not 15. I'll just do leave quests off screen to make up the difference and it'll be fine. Plus, I've taken care of most of the low-level combat leave quests in the area. I think I've gotten all the level 1 to 5 done, and some of the level 10 leave quests done. So there should be plenty left over to get Thaumaturge, and also likely Pugilist as well, up to level 15. Hello there, Brassblade. What are you... It wasn't doing anything. It was just chilling in the water. Leave the Orobon alone. I know your job is to protect the main settlements from any monster attacks, but come on, if they're just sitting there chilling. Alright, thick shells should be ahead on the left. I believe that's them right over there. Indeed, we fought them before, I remember this. How many do we need to kill since it's inconsistent? 3. Now let's see how quickly we realize that I've made a mistake. Honestly, this is going better than expected. Should probably back away though. Don't let them just keep hitting me. There we go, 1 left. Oh crap, oh no, oh no. Oh, I have made a mistake. Hello there, Arbor Buzzard. You're not supposed to be attacking me. You're not supposed to be attacking me at all. Oh no, I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I'm probably gonna piss off a few more enemies. Oh god, why did the buzzard have to attack? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's just take a breather, get our strength back. Dang, I almost had that too. Oh, and I keep forgetting to use Addle. And gotcha. Perfect! With that, we have finished up our hunting log through level 15. Oh god, really? Leave me alone, buzzard! New equipment's gonna give us +4 to our defense overall. And looks like 3 of our stats are gonna go up by 1. Excellent. Then with that, off screen I'm gonna go ahead and get Thaumaturge to level 15 with some leave quests. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be finally picking up the final combat class in A Realm Reborn, the Pugilist. I'll see everyone next time for that.